They told her she would never amount to anything. Her own teachers said it. Her neighbors whispered it. And for a long time, she almost believed them. But nobody, not one single person who rejected her, saw what was coming. Amara was born in a small village in northern Nigeria, beautiful, curious, full of questions about everything. But at age 4, a severe fever left her with permanent damage to both her legs. She would never walk without crutches again. In her village, disability wasn't just a physical condition, it was a verdict. People called her a burden. Some said she was cursed. Even her own relatives stopped visiting, as if her condition was something they could catch. But Amara had one thing nobody could take away from her. When she turned 7, her mother scraped together enough to enroll her in the local school. The first day, the teacher looked at her crutches and pointed to the back corner. "Sit there. Try not to distract the others." The other children laughed. Some moved their chairs away. One boy knocked her crutch over and kept walking. Amara picked it up herself, said nothing, and opened her book. But things were about to get much worse. At age 12, the school announced a regional academic competition. The top student from each school would represent their village. Amara had the highest grades in her class, by far. The teacher chose someone else. When her mother asked why, the teacher said quietly, "We need someone who can stand at the podium properly. It wouldn't look right." That night, Amara sat alone outside their home, her crutches laid flat in the dirt beside her. She didn't cry loudly. She just sat very still, staring at nothing, and whispered to herself, "Then I'll build my own podium." Nobody heard her say it, but she meant every word. At 16, Amara entered a national essay competition completely on her own. No teacher helped her. No school submitted her name. She found the form online at a library 2 miles from her home, a library she reached every week on her crutches, in the heat, without complaint. Her essay was titled, "What the World Loses When It Ignores the Ones It Rejects." 3 months later, a letter arrived. First place out of 4,000 entries nationwide. The prize included a full scholarship to one of Nigeria's top universities and an invitation to read her essay live on national television. The same teacher who refused to let her stand at a podium watched it from his living room. Amara stood at that television podium, crutches and all, and she didn't hide them. She placed them right beside the microphone where everyone could see. She said, "I was told my legs defined my limits. Nobody told my mind." The audience rose to their feet before she even finished. Today, Amara is studying law. She advocates for disabled children across West Africa, and she has never once looked back at the village that told her she was cursed. She only looks forward. There is an Amara in every community, sitting in the back corner, being overlooked, being told to stay quiet and stay small. The question isn't whether she has what it takes. The question is, will you be someone who sees her before the world is forced to? Drop a comment below and share this for every person who was ever told they weren't enough.